Breaking Down the Law is sponsored by Battle Board Injury Lawyers.
Okay, welcome back in. So we're breaking down the law today again with our friend Matt Hoffmann, and today we're talking about the sudden firing of 170 deans of students. Anybody who has a student in the Clark County School District probably knows about this. It's a decision made by the Clark County Superintendent to save money, but now it's led to a lawsuit. So before we get to the lawsuit, let's just talk about what led up to the firing of the deans.
So here's what happened. The Board of Trustees got called in for a meeting. And it was a private meeting. Nobody was told about it. At the meeting, Dr. Jana made a pitch that we should get rid of these deans of students. And they had a vote. And the vote was, I think, 5-2 to get rid of all the positions. And after that, there was an emailed video announcement saying, hey, we voted this and these positions are being gone away with.
Okay.
And we estimate we're going to save a bunch of money. Since then, the labor organization for those deans, and 3 of them, I believe, were named in a lawsuit. And they sued the Board of Trustees and all the members.
And the superintendent too?
Correct.
Dr. Jara, so is
Yes.
he also included in that, or is
Yes,
he
he is.
within a group?
No, yeah, he's in a group of defendants,
Okay.
correct.
Okay.
So they filed a lawsuit saying that, look, you held this meeting, you are a government body, you're spending taxpayer money, you violated open meeting laws. You didn't give us notice.
So it had to be public.
Correct, it has to be a public meeting. So not even the labor organization was told about this. So under the Nevada law, for
Okay.
a public meeting, if you're a government agency, and this is the Clark County School District, so they're a division of the government. If the Board of Trustees has a meeting, they have to give at least 3 days notice. They have to give an agenda. They have to provide the contact information for a person that they can reach out to, the public. And then everyone can come and comment on it. And then if they make a decision after that, then sure, it's valid. But if you hold a private meeting, unless it's within one of the exceptions, which are
Okay.
for like private matters, somebody's being disciplined, et cetera, you can have the decision declared void. And that's what the lawsuit is trying to do.
Okay, so not only do you have to have it held publicly, but you have
Yes.
to give notice.
3 days
at
minimum.
least 3 days.
Yes.
And then also put out an agenda so
Yep.
everybody can be on the same page. Do you think they're going to win the lawsuit?
Based on the letter of the law and after reading the lawsuit, yeah, I think they will.
So what happens then?
Well, then the decision is declared void.
Okay.
Then they could say, okay, fine, we're going to do this again.
And do it the right way.
And do it the right way, follow the public meeting laws, give notice, have everyone heard. Now, it could come out the same way, but that would be unfortunate. I mean, you know, the dean of students do a lot.
Well, I was just going to ask you that. We did a little bit of background on that. You know, a lot of people who may not, you know, or who are maybe new to Southern Nevada maybe don't realize that there's only one school district here,
Right, the whole
and
county.
that's the whole county. So basically,
Which
all
is
of Southern
huge.
Nevada, it's
Yes.
huge, is the Clark County School District. It's the
Yeah.
5th largest in the country. So a lot of people are saying the deans are needed.
Oh, yeah,
Can you
you're
talk
talk-
about what they do?
So you're talking about high-level professionals. These are people with master's degrees, sometimes PhDs. You know, we had a bill a couple years ago that's an anti-bullying bill. Well, who do you think deals with that? It's the dean of
The
students.
dean of students.
And so now all of a sudden they want to replace the dean of students with security guards or police officers on campus. Well, I mean, if a kid's getting bullied by text, are they going to pull, you know, are they going to tell a security guard? Probably not.
No.
And that's what the dean of students would do. They would handle those kind of complaints. Kids are being bullied, or they're tardy, they're missing class. The dean of students talks to the kids, finds out why.
The dean of student does a lot of the disciplining.
Exactly, and and diversionary, kind of like we talked about like a week ago or a couple weeks ago with the crime bill.
Yeah, right.
So instead of just expelling students, the dean of students comes in and says, well, why are they missing class? Is there trouble at home? Is the parents unable to get them here? And so they do a lot. And I was quite shocked, to be honest, to see the positions just done away with. You know, it's not like they were just trying to discipline or get rid of one dean of students, you know, for disciplinary private matters. This was,
All of them.
we're just going to get rid of all of them and
Like-
repurpose them into something else.
And really, do we expect a security guard? Would a security guard even be considered an employee of the school
I
district?
went to high school. I wouldn't talk to a security guard.
Right. So then,
I mean-
are we expecting them to discipline our kids? Okay. So that's something to dive into on its own.
Yes.
Exactly what do they do? But in the meantime, we know that this is happening. So we're gonna have to wait and see. We have to wrap up. How long do you think it'll take for this lawsuit to play out?
We'll see. I mean, I'd heard rumors that there might be another meeting that's going to
Okay.
try to be scheduled. I don't know what the if that's going to follow the public meeting laws, and then maybe they'll try to head this off and have it declared moot.
Okay, so
saying-
maybe they'll try to avoid
Exactly.
the lawsuit altogether if they can and kind of.
But I would think that this would get heard pretty quickly.
Okay, great. Matt, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank
we
you.
really appreciate it, breaking down the law for us every single Wednesday here on News 3 Live at noon, sort of diving into things that might be a little confusing when it comes to all the law stuff, and it really has been helpful. We appreciate it.
You got it.